Hello Pisces, hello Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you so much. I am going to read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And just want to let you know that until the 31st at midnight, there are sales on 15% off all the readings. Go look for the yellow dot in the description if that's what you're interested in. All right, so who will we read for first? We will read for Pisces first. Cancer, I'll see you in just a couple minutes. If you just scroll along. Marked everything out there. You can just scroll along to your video. All right, here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's up for you, Pisces? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. Pisces, I am your two fishes friend. It's two fishes in my moon sign. Do you have this energy? Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. All right. Friends and colleagues. Why friends and colleagues? Why do we need to talk about friends and colleagues? Well, there will be an increase. Bottom of the deck, we have stuck energy. It almost feels right away, if I'm feeling it immediately with my intuition, it feels like somebody's changing jobs. That there's going to be an increase of your friends and colleagues situation. Either you're finding a new friend group, or it's colleagues that are going to be your friend group. And you know, those are fleeting sort of relationships. Sometimes you don't end up with a whole lot of friendship out of workplaces most of the time. Not true friendship anyway. It does happen. But it looks like there is going to be an increase in your friend group or in your work group. So I don't know if there's more people that are coming to your department, but there is going to be an increase. This is a cycle of increase. So I'm going to say that I think that you're either moving to a new department or getting a new bunch of people to work with, or you're having a really big friend increase. This might be a very social month for you, for sure. All right. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. Okay. We've got a message to pass on. All right. Let's see how that works into this. A message to pass on. Now, that could be a message that you've been given that you're supposed to pass on to someone else, or that friends and colleagues will be the people who will pass on the messages. Now, the thing is this, y'all. So the danger in waiting for people, is that you don't grow your friend group. You may grow your colleague group, not by choice, but you won't grow your friend group. If you start limiting yourself to not dating, not going out, not seeing people, not getting social, these people are meant as blessings to you. These friends and colleagues, they're bringing an increase with some sort of a message that they're supposed to pass on, or that you're supposed to pass on to them. Either way, the universe is saying you're supposed to be in the path of these people in order to have this increase, that they are part of the increase. They are bringing increase, and that they are part of the increase. Tell me what else we have for Pisces, please. Feels like you're going to get a new friend group of really cool people. Relationships. That's what just fell out there. One more. It says, I'm attracted to the people that serve my higher good. You called all these people in. Look at you, Pisces. You are calling in friends. One more. Gratitude. I like it. We have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So it feels like you are someone who has been using your intuition to pick your friend group. So yeah, the relationship card says I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And so now it makes more sense as to why this message is here to pass on. Because if you are very psychic or intuitive, or live your life in an intuitive way, you are attracting people that are the same. So you will be giving messages or getting messages from them. Gratitude. It says, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. This is an opportunity. Without this friend group, without meeting this group of people, I feel like you are probably feeling a little stuck. Yeah. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I think this month you're going to be really grateful for friendships. People who are really a blessing in your life. It feels like there is a new friend group here. It feels new to me. Like someone's going to invite you a message to pass on. Someone might have a message to say, hey, do you want to come meet my friends? You know, it feels like that. Or do you want to come to this thing with me? Do you want to be my +1? There's people there for you to meet. That's what it feels like. All right. Use those. Tell me about Pisces, please. What is this increase? This friends and colleagues. This is very curious, Pisces. A message is coming. We have the 3 of Swords and the Death card. Very interesting energy. There was something disappointing and it came to an end. Tell me more about this. Oh, Pisces. It feels like something that did come to an end is transforming into your happiness. The only reason anything ever ends is so it can begin again. It's so something else can begin again, something different. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. That's what it feels like. You're going to get your justice. Whatever happened back there that broke your heart or was very disappointing or didn't work out the way you wanted it to, Pisces, here it comes. The Justice card is here. And the big players are here. Justice and death. We're transforming the energy so you can have justice. Like the universe is literally saying, here it is. Yeah. Pisces. I never usually get this kind of intense energy from you. Usually it's very soft and kind and loving and yeah, but it's like, it's totally all over the place today. I just dropped a chunk of cards. One more, hang on. I don't know about y'all, but when I drop cards, yeah, they're always going to be in the worst possible spot for me to pick them up. All right. Let's try this again. That's exciting energy, I'm just saying. That feels exciting. Something's about to kick off that you don't expect is going to kick off. And I don't know what's going on with these cards. I'm feeling a little flustered, if I'm being honest. I'm feeling a little flustered. All right. So things are all backwards here. Let me fix the deck because we're going to need it later. All right. Well, Pisces, we end up with the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And it feels like there is some sort of somebody is watching, I feel, and they're worried. They're worried that they have given up their moment with the Empress. This person is worried that they've waited too long and that it's almost as if I can no longer see my opportunity with the Empress. I'm watching, but I can no longer see that there is an opportunity with the Empress. That's what it feels like. Somebody feels like they've given up their 10 of Cups or that they've been passed over. Pardon me. All right. For some of you, you're going to meet somebody in this group. Your increase and the friends and colleagues, I feel like somebody invites you. This message to pass on, I feel like somebody invites you to something here. And it feels like whatever happens here produces relationships, gratitude, and transformation. It feels like you go there with, fine, I'll go. Like, it feels like people are like, come on, you haven't been out. It's spring. Sorry for hitting the camera. It's spring. We got to go. And you're like, fine, I'll go. And I feel like you don't understand how much bliss is going to come from that. how much incredible happiness is going to come because of that. And it's only if you make this decision to go, even though you're in this energy, that you get justice. It feels like something romantic is about to happen here. Very happily romantic. Just listening. It's a happy accident. It's serendipity. Yes, that's true, Charlie. It is a happy accident. It's like somebody invites you here and you're like, ugh, come on, guys, really? And they're like, come on, it'll be fun. We haven't seen you in forever. That's where you meet your happiness. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. There's some great, beautiful change coming here. Change, Jupiter, we're looking at Jupiter, which is a planet of abundance, which covers a lot of things, right? Abundance can be just about anything. It feels like your abundance, though, what the Wheel of Fortune is bringing into the future for you is the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of romantic energy here. And what I want to say is it's a transformed romantic energy. Like it feels like it's something you've never felt before. It's a transformed love energy or romantic energy. I mean, it's got to be something huge because it takes you from the Three of Swords to the Nine of Cups like the blink of an eye. It's got to be something huge. Okay, let's get some Lenormand on that. Woo. All right. Interesting. Now the thing is this, is I know what these cards mean, and this is not the meaning of the card, but my own intuition and Charlie in my ear says, whenever I see this card, rise above the bullshit. And that's what I hear. And it makes total sense as I look at Justice and the Three of Swords. It's like you, Pisces, need to rise above your own bullshit and decide that it's time to move forward. I know that there was an ending here. It feels like you are trying to process some type of an ending that's happened in the recent past. So probably within the last 30 days. We've got the 10 of Swords on the bottom right-hand corner, which is the 10 of Spades. So it feels like you need to rise above the bullshit. You need to get yourself out there and at least visit with other people. I feel like when you do that, when you decide this is about hopes and dreams and moving forward and, flying ethereally through the world and being carried by spirit and it's all of those things. But I feel like the short answer for you is like you just need to rise above the bullshit. You need to go to the thing you're invited to. It's going to give you balance. You're going to get justice there. And I feel like whatever this is, it really makes you happy. And it's actually destined that you either meet this group of people or end up meeting somebody because of the group of people. It feels like destiny for you. I feel like you're trying to process an ending because the 10 of Swords is here. And I feel like you're either sad or heartbroken or feeling disappointed about something. And you've been trying to heal because 3 swords and one that the Justice carries is 4. I feel like you've been trying to heal. This is all swords. It's something that's breaking your heart that's up in the head. And I feel like you're moving on from it. But I feel like you're just not in the mindset of wanting to go out and meet people and be social because, maybe you just got cut from the team or someone cut you from the team or you cut someone else. So we do have the Star. What's interesting about this Lenormand deck is it's kind of like I know the meanings and I have my own meanings and it's kind of like they're all one. They come together. So I feel like when I see card number 16, it always reminds me of the Tower, of course, because I read predominantly tarot. But 16 and then the Star to me is 17, so it almost feels like a very soft falling tower, and it's more like a realization. So it breaks down the illusion of what you thought you knew, and everything that you thought you knew up to here is destroyed. It's like, I didn't realize that this was what was going on. I didn't realize that this was the reason I'm supposed to be here where I'm supposed to be. Being the Star, it feels like you're either being honored or people here. It feels like it's a group of soul friends. Like, that's what I'm kind of feeling from the friends and colleagues card. The 6 of Cups is on the bottom right-hand corner. So it almost feels like it's a group of, the reason that you decide to go is because these people are like your soul tribe. Yeah, your soul group. You're connected to these people. And I feel like that what is transformed is your energy from the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Death card is here. And I feel like you stop being sad and you're like, fine, I'll go. And you do end up having a great time, I think, drinking, having fun, all that stuff. But it's like, it feels like really a lasting happiness here. Tell me more about this. One more card, please. Thank you. There we go. I think you want victory over sadness. I think that here, right, this Three of Swords here, I really feel like you want victory over sadness. I think that's why you choose to go. The sadness is the cross. It could be that it generally does mean that maybe you've lost something or someone. The Six of Swords is down in the bottom right-hand corner, though. And so it tells me that this was supposed to happen in order for some sort of victory, in order to be able to move forward. That's the reason for the sadness. So this could mean separation. Maybe you two have been separated for a while. We have card number 9. It almost feels like you had to separate and go over the details separately before something could come back together. Now I say coming back together because it's talking about soulmate energy here, right? I say coming back together because if you are soulmates, it means you've traveled lifetimes before. But you could also know these people from the past, absolutely. I mean, there's any scenario there. It's a general reading. Take it as it resonates, right? What have we got here? Yeah, this person, it feels like whoever you're going to meet here, this person ends up feeling like partly like family. Or maybe they already do feel like family. Okay. Yeah, I feel that you are mourning something here. Something that ended, but gave you balance in the ending. So I think it's something that you knew was supposed to end. It could have ended because of harsh words, but it could have ended because of the way you felt in your head. I think that there is somebody here who couldn't make a decision if they wanted to move forward, because they got the Five of Swords and 3 was 8. Somebody was not able to make a decision about whether they wanted to move forward or not. And so instead of making the decision about whether to move forward, somebody ended it. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. I think this ending brings a lot of self-care for you. 8 of Pentacles is working on the self. Just putting the hard work in. Putting the hard work in on the healing, I believe, because as I told you how I feel this card, right? I feel it as a soft tower, as a realization. There's the Knight of Wands. There's the one who's fun and flirty. Yeah. There they are. Though, I think that you are up for the fun and flirty, but I think that ultimately right now you're still pretty sad, as I feel like there's a heavy ending that you're trying to get through. The ending of a situation, or maybe a job, or maybe a relationship, but it feels sad. Yeah. It feels as though you don't really reveal much to this person, that I don't think you realize that this person's been put in your life for a reason, that this person is destiny. They could be someone who is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or Taurus, right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the energy of fixed energy, right? Yeah, you know what? I think it's really an abundant situation. I feel like you meet someone here, and I feel like you're not really revealing yourself to them because you're still in this energy of heartache or heartbreak. Tell me what the challenge is here. What's the challenge, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? The challenge is, what you really want is connection. You want family. You want happiness, the 10 of Cups. That's the challenge. And then you see the Knight of Wands has just arrived. Yeah. And they're looking like a hot snack, and they're attracted to you and you're attracted to them. But I feel like you're too sad to really carry on. I feel like you don't really reveal much to this person. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune is here to say that this person is in your life by reasons of destiny. I think they could be a fire sign. I feel like they could be a Scorpio or a Libra, or one of the fixed signs. Yeah. And I think that that if you get this invitation, this message that's being passed on to you, I think that you should take it. Because we have the Page of Cups, we have the Justice card, we have the Devil, and we have the Eight of Swords. So you're up in your head. You don't know if you want to go. I'm telling you that it's going to give you balance. Justice is here twice. And we've got the Page of Cups, which is the invitation is quite the surprise. Yeah, it's a surprise invitation. It's something that you don't feel or see coming. But it's going to, I think, put you in a place of meeting someone. Yeah, someone who has fire in the chart, possibly water with the Knight of Cups. All right, Pisces, I'm going to go from here. Thank you so much for coming and watching. If you're interested in a private read, please look below it. By the yellow dot is all the information you'll need to get your 15% off before midnight on the 31st. I'm going to go for now, and I will be back, of course, with another reading because I said so, right? Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for coming and clicking here. I do appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do and for giving me a thumbs up if you like my content. Thank you so much for doing that. What that's going to do is it's going to call in more Pisces and Cancer peoples. And that's what we're looking for. All right, here we go, Cancer. This is you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for the week ahead, as all the readings are that I do on the weekly. Those are for the week ahead. Oh, yeah. All right, Charlie's reminding me. We got to start with these. That's what we did in the other reading. Okay. If you are interested in a private read, yeah, look into the description. You'll find everything you need by the yellow dot. Okay. Travel. That's what it says, Cancer. There's some sort of travel coming up for you. Okay. And then another one just flipped out. Travel for the loving man. So for some of you, you could be the loving man. For some of you, this is your loving man. I really don't like the word man because we're looking at energy here. We're not reading body parts, right? So this person could be feminine or masculine because they have both energies. So you could be this person or this could be your person. I always see this card as being Leo and Taurus because there's lots of greenery and vegetation. This person's standing on the ground and it's raining. But also I see this great big sun shining down on this person, which tells me that they're very abundant or that they could have a Leo placement. The sun is here. It's giving clarity. This person has a really clear view of what they want to do next. It feels like what you want to do is travel. You're going to go somewhere. So whether you're astro traveling or whether you're traveling in your dreams or traveling overland, like I feel like there is somebody who, masculine or feminine, who is going to be in the energy of travel. Could also mean progress on something that we're moving forward. It says it's an event. The suitcase on the stairs, though, does indicate that this could very well be travel. Yeah, the physical kind. One of these here for Cancer, please. Thank you. Okay. Either you're traveling towards someone that you have feelings for. So that's why I say it doesn't necessarily have to be across the world. Could be across the city. Could be two doors down, right? I feel like we've got love here because of the loving man. Yeah. It feels like you're about to, if you are, just listening. Yeah, if you're this person, if you identify as this person, I feel like you're traveling towards someone in love. That's what it feels like. You have feelings for someone and you want to travel towards them. Tell me more about this. Cancer, please. Thank you. Grief. What we got here? We got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Truth. Yep, absolutely. Change means progress. Okay. We've got grief. Says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, interesting. And then we have denial, which is in the reverse. Interesting. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Somebody is not yet aware. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Someone's in denial of denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So someone has fear. There was an ending here. It feels like, Cancer, you feel like you may have lost someone or missed the boat on someone here. It feels like you need to travel to this person, or you want to go towards them and talk to them or see them, because I feel like you have feelings here for someone. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I think that you feel that you may have lost someone. And I don't mean in a permanent way. I'm not talking about physical death. I'm just thinking that you let someone go that maybe you're thinking now maybe you shouldn't have let them go. Tell me about Cancer, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about the loving man who's going to travel. Got the Emperor in reverse. We've got the Nine of Swords. Just going to move some of these things out of the way. Got the Death card. We've got the Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So it feels as though the Emperor is in reverse. Somebody here is not taking action. Somebody here is unsure of themselves, is suffering maybe some self-esteem issues, can't move forward. I feel like I can't take charge of the situation, and it's worrisome. You could be the Emperor, Cancer. The Emperor is all the kings, right? So you could be the Emperor, absolutely. You could have Aries in your chart as well. Or you could be dealing with an Aries. The Nine of Swords tells me that it is something that you have been obsessively kind of thinking and worrying about, really. Feeling embarrassed about something. These people are pointing and laughing in the gray. You can see in the gray. It feels like she's thinking about, how embarrassing it was to make some type of decision, or maybe it was a wrong decision. It's a decision that you worry about making, that you may have to make, or that you don't want to make. So something ends here. I feel like so we've got Scorpio energy here. We've got Capricorn energy here. We've got Aries energy. It feels as though you may have emotionally broken away from or walked away from someone, and it feels like there may be some regret now. You're beating yourself up about it, or that you let somebody go. And the Eight of Cups tells me that there is now a disconnection, an emotional disconnection. You kind of walked away because you were scared. Yeah, it scared you. You didn't know what to do with it. And it feels like you just want to stop worrying about it. I think that you want to take charge and you want to come forward, but I feel that the reason you can't is because you're still beating yourself up about it. Yeah. I feel like you also feel like this person might have there may be competition for them, right? The Five of Wands is also about competition, but really about kind of, beating yourself up for, being too scared to stay and look at the feelings rather than disconnect. I don't think that you disconnected for any reason other than you just wanted to make sure that I feel like you were looking for more. You were looking for 10 cups and you only got 8. And I think that's a legit reason to walk away from anything, is if you feel like you're worth more, I think you should walk away. So it feels like though you want to end the disconnect of emotion. You want to end that. It feels as though you want to end a cycle here. You want to stop this confusion, all of it. I feel like you don't ever stop thinking about it. It's obsessive thinking. Yeah. You need relief, I think. looking at the Three of Pentacles, it could be because of some type of, I feel like all this worry is about some type of partnership. Yeah. And now there's no communication. There's no communication in this partnership here. And you're trying to find the courage to take action. You're trying to find the courage to take action and say something. Because you think that maybe you may have given up your Nine of Cups, or that this person is the Nine of Cups. So Charlie's just told me to clarify this grief card and love together here, because it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So what did you lose? Because it feels like you lost a love, or you have feelings for somebody here. It's because you were scared. You had fear. You've been hurt too much. You've been through a lot of pain. Yeah, Cancer. And I feel like it's really left you stuck as the wounded warrior, that you're used to getting hurt, so you assume and you expect that you're going to get hurt. So I think you pulled away from this connection before you could get hurt, and now you don't feel right about it. Got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the grief, it says here, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I think that's exactly what it's saying here. You're at the Nine of Wands. You decided that you're just going to drop the burden. You have to drop the burden, and now you appreciate what you had, I think, in terms of whatever love means to you. I feel like this person's at a distance from you, and I also feel like they are going to, that you are thinking of maybe going to see them. Yeah, I feel like you're watching them. You're watching them from a distance, or you're admiring them from a distance, or you check up on them possibly, maybe online, because the Six of Wands is, first of all, it's about victory after defeat, or victory after the fight. So it feels as though you feel like you can still have a victory here, that you've been watching or planning. I think the Six of Wands is about, finding victory. It's also about a lot of attention. So maybe your person gets a lot of attention, or maybe you do, but it feels like there is, that you no longer are in denial that this person was the 10 Pentacles. And it feels like you probably watch them and admire them from a distance now. Maybe you feel like they were some sort of a soulmate, but it looks like somebody here decided to move on, and that's what caused the Nine of Swords, which is right there. All right. Let's look at someone Normand. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Cancer, it gets so heavy in your energy today. Holy wow. Whew. I felt like I was being so serious there. Wow. My Sagittarius rising was being buried up by your Cancer energy. All right, what do we got here? Why is the Emperor beating himself up? Okay, so it feels like this person, I feel like you, not this person, but this person, if you identify as the Emperor. So it feels like if you identify as the Emperor, in the reverse right now, it feels like you think this person has a lot of social contact, or that they go out a lot of places, because the card number 20 in this deck is about a place of social gathering. And it feels like you may want to invite this person to a place of social gathering, but the Five of Wands is stopping you. You have indecision. You can't make a decision. You're beating yourself up about whatever went on back here. I think you want to invite this person out somewhere, but the Eight of Spades, Eight of Swords, is stopping you. Oh, there's a bridge. I want to build a bridge to a home with a feminine, possibly, or you could be the feminine, or maybe that's your feminine, but it looks like you've been, it looks like you have been looking for someone like this person for a long time, and it feels like you looked and looked, but you ended up cutting them out, and I think that's what's going on here. I think that for whatever reason, something ended here. Yeah, we've got the Devil. I think that you're trying to really look deep into your fear, because card number 44 is the magnifying glass. We're going over everything with a fine-tooth comb. The devil, though, is very obsessive thinking, very obsessive energy. It's feeling so attached to the thought of, like, it's like you keep examining it in your mind, and that's why you're not able to sleep, or your sleep patterns are interrupted, or you just can't seem to get out of this mental energy that is obsessively making you look over the details. I think that what you wanted was balance, but what you got was being alone. It's about putting the hard work in on the details, but now I think like the fours tell me that maybe there was, we could have done it together. Maybe there may have been some stability here if we had done it together and got on the same track. But 4 and 4 is 8. And so to me, that is more of an individual energy. It's more of working on the self or putting the hard work in on something. I think that you're still thinking about what went on back there. And I feel like it's kind of haunting you, to be honest. And we have the death card here and the 8 of cups. And that's given us the anchor. You're stuck in it. You're stuck in... I feel like you're stuck in the 9 of swords. Yeah, 9 of swords is on the bottom right-hand corner of this cup. We've got 8 and 8, 2 cards. There's 2 8s here. I feel like in terms of abundance, you're fine. But I feel like the real battle for you comes with your emotions, my friend. And the anchor tells me that you're feeling really stuck in those emotions, that you want to breach the surface, but you're feeling really stuck in this disconnect. I think that you want to take action here, but it's going to take a lot of courage for you to find out if you can do it. You're going to have to go at it slow. Yeah. All right. Let's take a look here. Cancer. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Wands. Interesting. We have the Magician. Things flying all over the place here today. What is going on? Okay. So let's take it from the top. And so I feel like, yeah, you've been waiting. I think that you have been watching someone from a distance, admiringly so. I also feel like you've been waiting and watching, and you want to invite them somewhere, but it feels like you have not yet come to a place in your mind where you can do it. You don't have the courage to do it. 8 of Swords is present right here. 5 of Wands. Those are both about beating myself up, thinking there's competition, indecision. I can't make a decision, and that's why the Emperor is in the reverse. I feel like you probably are the Emperor, whether feminine or masculine. You're probably a person who's in charge of your own life, right? You float your own boat. You're probably in business. Like, you do your own thing and you make your own rules. And I think that this situation kind of has you in this energy because you really want to, 2 of Wands, you want to make the decision to ask this person out. But you are so caught up in the details that it's got you frozen in fear, I believe. I think that you've been thinking about this person a lot and you're trying to manifest them again. You're trying to manifest them back. Because I feel like that's what it is. I feel like you're trying to manifest them back, Cancer. I think you realize that you made a wrong move, but you aren't the person to say so on the surface, right? I think you want to learn to go deeper because this anchor is here. And I think that you are so anchored to the ending. It feels like you're so immovable when it comes to this ending. You can't stop thinking about the ending and the disconnection of energy, whether you disconnected or they did. These cards fell out. The 2 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man. 2 of Swords, the decision to possibly take action after sitting around for a while and thinking about it. The Hanged Man. The 7 of Swords, that possibly you've been thinking about, that there has to be a way to reveal whatever I'm thinking. It feels like you're ready to reveal the results of your aha moment. Like it feels like you've been hanging there in such stagnancy, Piscean energy, that you've been in the Hanged Man energy. And the Seven of Swords is here. Maybe you were lying to yourself. I think you're making a decision about the Queen of Wands, though. And the Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We also, like I said, have Capricorn and Scorpio energy here. Tell me about the challenge here. Because I think right now where you are is stuck. Yeah, I think like you are, that you are trying, you're obsessively going over details here. And I think that it's got you in fear of failure. But you know what? If this life isn't full of failure, then what is it? And you know what? The thing is for those of you who are an entrepreneur, come on now. Come on now. If you're an entrepreneur, you're all about the risk, right? Yeah, you're all about doing it scared, doing it in fear. So what? So what are you doing? It's the challenge here. The challenge is the Nine of Cups. You want the happiness, but you're not exactly sure that you want to step forward. You're kind of frozen in fear at this moment. Yeah. I think that you want to be honest with somebody here. Yeah. I feel like you're holding off the tower. You're holding off the inevitable, which is I feel like you want to breach the surface. You want to talk to this person. You want to reconnect. I feel, and we got to stop this stuff. We have to stop the worry, the sadness, the anger, the whatever the devil is. It feels like a lot of stuff you're going through here, but I think that you are examining the self. And once you get out of this energy, I think you realize that manifestation does work and you start to do that. Yeah. I do think you want to reconnect to someone that you think you might have given up, someone that you probably adore. We've got the Six of Wands again, and we've got again the card of Gemini, and we have all the fixed signs here, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune's about to go forward here, that you're probably going to reach out to this person and ask them for a new beginning. I feel like you know that you missed the boat here. Yeah, that you weren't looking at the cup when it came in the door. All right, Cancer, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. If you want to be in the comments with us, I would love to see you there. And please offer a thumbs up if you really like this content. It's gonna bring more Cancers to this platform, which is what we really need here. We really need a bigger Cancer tribe at Ten of Cups Tarot. So thank you for doing that. If you're interested in a private read, please, again, look into the description. Look for the yellow dot. Everything you need is there. I'm going to go. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.